Well, everyone, good evening. Welcome to the Daily Wrap. Today was Saturday, the 19th of August, 2023. And normally on the Daily Wrap, first of all, it wouldn't be a Saturday night when I'm doing my first Daily Wrap of the week. I know this week is already a weird week because I had an 8-day streaming week last week, and now I have only a 5-day week this week. So I know everything's kind of thrown into disarray and kind of weird, okay? But also, on top of that, my schedule this weekend very weird because the Mortal Kombat 1 beta came out and people were dying to see me play it, so I bought the game and so I could access this beta, and I have scheduled for all day today and then tomorrow as well for half the day. And I'm eager to try it out. I heard a lot. You see all this footage about the cameo fighters and the new cast of characters and everyone who's going to be in this game and everything, and I was excited to try it out today. So I did. And, I'm going to be very honest with all of you. I'm not going to fully give my thoughts right now because I'd rather give my full thoughts tomorrow morning on the podcast. But that was insanely disappointing. That was like after having such a incredibly positive time with both of the Street Fighter 6 betas and then the actual release of Street Fighter 6 2.5 months ago, to play their competitor and to basically see that their competitor has not in any fathomable way lived up to the level of what Street Fighter 6 is pretty sad. I'm actually pretty upset about it because I was hoping that this was going to be a year where all the fighting games were going to step up and say, listen, we're going to do our absolute best to give you the better experience and to really push the quality level. This game does not feel like that in any way, shape, or form. In fact, this game feels like a step back from Mortal Kombat 11, where they added a lot of gameplay elements that made it more similar to games like Street Fighter with the wake-up reversals and ways to get out of rushdown. They've removed all of that. Now it plays like older Mortal Kombat, and that's not good. It's slow, it's floaty, it's wonky and imprecise. A lot of moves kind of flail about but still hit even though they don't visibly look like they're hitting on the screen. It's just odd. The game is based on very basic premises, a premise of high-low mix-up and whatever these new cameo fighters can do, and that's literally it. There's really nothing to this game at this point. It's very basic, but it doesn't play very well. It feels slow. It feels like you are in molasses when you're playing the game compared to Street Fighter 6, and the online connectivity was far inferior than my entire experience in both betas of Street Fighter 6. In Street Fighter 6, what would be considered an average to bad connection would be 60 to 70 milliseconds. Guess what the best connection I had tonight? Around 60-something milliseconds. That was the best. Everything else that I did in the 5 hours I played today was far worse. 80, 90, 100, 150, 200. Those were the typical connections the game was giving me. And I live in Seattle here. This is a hotbed for gaming. There's ridiculous amounts of people out here who play video games. So I would guarantee you there's a giant player base to pull from. This beta just doesn't do a very good job of showcasing the online capabilities of this game. So either the netcode's bad or the beta sucks. It's one or the other. That's not good. When you're trying to have people get invigorated to buy the game and, someone bought the game early, let's watch them play the beta, and you see every connection is bad compared to Street Fighter 6, you're like, what happened here? And the gameplay, at first you're interested. I'll be honest, by the end of today, I was bored as hell. I'm serious. I was completely bored. With the Street Fighter 6 beta, the entire time I played, I felt like, man, it was like a tour de force of relearning fighting games and trying to get competitively good, but I was craving it. I was like, wow, this is great. I want more. Man, I wish that beta was longer. I'm serious. I've played Mortal Kombat 1 for all day today. I have absolutely no desire to play it anymore this weekend. I don't want to. I don't like it. It plays so bad compared to its competitor, and that's not good. And you might say, well, it's not an apples to apples comparison. It is. They are two direct 2D fighters that, yes, they have different gameplay elements, but they're meant to be in competition. When one is incredibly reacting to how you play it, right? Everything you do, your moves are reacting right away. When it has interesting gameplay that's complex, when it has all these cool elements, great graphics, great online connectivity, and its direct competitor has slow, wonky gameplay, kind of awkward, floaty jumps, weird hitboxes that don't make sense, a basic high-low mix-up game instead of anything complex, and just this new element of cameos that are just kind of spammed into combos, it's not good. It feels like more like a gimmick fighter and something that they threw together rather than something that they tried to redesign or improve. It just seems like, oh, we want a new Mortal Kombat, so what do we do? Take some of the elements out from the last one to make it feel different. Oh, I know, added assist fighters from other games. Because that's all it is. That's what cameos are. It's something that's been in fighting games before. They just took it from another franchise and put it into theirs. It doesn't feel good at all. I'm incredibly disappointed today with what I experienced in the game. I mean, there's people who are hardcore fans of Mortal Kombat. This is their favorite game. By the end of the day, they were on the stream saying, I'm bored. That's not good. When people who are fans of Mortal Kombat are saying, wow, I'm actually bored of seeing you play this today, do something else tomorrow, that's horrible. I will go more in depth about this tomorrow because there's certain things with certain characters that seem to be complete bullshit. Some of the characters in the beta are atrociously bad, while others are ridiculously overpowered. How is that showcasing the beta exactly? They're idiots, the way they set this up. But anyway, more detail tomorrow morning. But this means tomorrow, I'm not playing this thing. I'm seriously not. I'm bored with it. I have no desire to play it again. But that being said now, we have a whole stream tomorrow that's up in the air. What do I do with it? I'm not going to do the react show on Sunday because I already moved it to Monday. People are already expecting that. That wouldn't be fair to move it back to Sunday and now people who plan to be there Monday miss it. So I'm not going to do GTA because then that means that people who wanted to be there for GTA, they thought it was Tuesday. That's not right, you know? Same thing with Chrono Trigger. These are all playthroughs that are planned out and people don't want to miss them. The only thing I can conceivably do that wouldn't essentially screw things up would be to play Street Fighter. So that's what I'm doing. All right, so tomorrow, Sunday, the daytime stream, I'm going to go back to Honda and do a ranked session of Honda for Street Fighter 6. We're going to continue on and try to get Honda further in the diamond ranks, and that's what we're going to do. Now, if people don't show up or whatever, I don't know what to say. You know, I played Mortal Kombat all day. The people by the end of the day were outright telling me this sucks. Don't play it anymore. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's incredibly disappointing. We were expecting way more than what this game is offering right now. So, let's hope for the best for when it comes out in mid-September because I bought it. I own it. I'm going to play it, all right? But tomorrow, we don't have to play it. So tomorrow, it'll be ranked Honda and Street Fighter 6 on the first stream. And then tomorrow night, we're going forward with our plans to have Community Night in Street Fighter 6 on the late stream. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will all be as originally planned. Which will be the React Show on Monday, Chrono Trigger Monday night, GTA 5 Tuesday, Ranked Street Fighter Tuesday night, GTA 5 Wednesday, Ranked Street Fighter Wednesday night. That's the plan. Okay, everyone? And I apologize. I had every intention of playing this beta all weekend. I had no clue it was going to be that bad. I don't know how they saw two ridiculously successful great betas of Street Fighter 6 back in December. When was it? When was it, like November or September, October? I think one was October, one was December. And then see an amazing launch of this game in June and then launch their beta to be laggy as shit and have such inferior gameplay. I mean, what were they thinking? I don't know. I can't answer that question. You'd have to ask Ed Boon and his team what the hell kind of game they thought they were making. Because this is nowhere near as good as Street Fighter 6, and you have to be up to par with your competition. So, yikes, is all I have to say about that. All right, guys? Please enjoy your evening. I hope to see you for Street Fighter 6 all day long tomorrow. Sorry that Mortal Kombat did not turn out very well. And I hope to see you for the rest of the week, this shorter streaming week, okay? All right, guys, have a good night. See you tomorrow. Peace out.